Hi, my babies, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl, Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about little me will be down below in the description box. You do not have to be a Virgo to watch this video. Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. Hi. Hope everyone's doing well and swell. Quick announcements. We're going to go ahead and get into this reading. All personal readings are open. Video chats, pre-recorded readings, counseling sessions. All of that is now open. So, Sunday Mimosa episode 27. Why you should be careful when you use the word friend. Okay? You cannot be using that word all loose, all willy-nilly and whatnot, okay? You have to earn that title, at least in my life. So, this is going to be, for the time being, I believe, the wrap-up of the series that I gave y'all of the last 3 Sundays in Mimosas. So, if you have not, please make sure you go watch episode 24, 25, and 26, because it ties into this one. So, we are going to be talking about Picasso and Friend this one, because Picasso and Friend are the ones that I realized felt like, even though in my mind we weren't friends, I felt like they were really good business associates. I wouldn't have used the word friend, because if you're my friend, you've been to my house, you've met my granny, like not my mama, because my mama go with me to a lot of my performances and stuff, but you met my granny, you've met my dog, you ate my food, like we've been through something, we've shared something really deep, like we've met up or we linked to something. That's a friend to me. Somebody I hit up and I'm like, yo, I'm going through, or they hit me up when they going through, or something like that. Some type of bonding connection other than we just go to certain places that we both just so happen to be networking at or performing at. No, you a business associate. That's what it is. So, after all the drama had calmed down with the grand opening, y'all hear the train? With the grand opening and stuff, I got a call last year from a local person asking me to perform at their local open mic. So I did, and then I started becoming a regular there. Now, before I started performing there, I was not an open mic performer. I am now, because I done performed there so many damn times. Ain't no way in hell I can't say I'm not an open mic performer now. So I really am one now. So, and that, you know what? And I left that out, and that leads to another problem, because somebody that, I don't know if Picasso is tied in with this person, but I know somebody that Friend is tied in with. We're going to call him Oscar the Grouch. He has a very popular open mic out here. Actually, it probably would be the #1 open mic out here, actually, to be quite honest with you. But and I never went to it. And it had a lot to do with self-esteem, stage fright, and money, or I couldn't see when I was driving, or just something. It was always something getting in the way, and I'm not gonna lie, I allowed it to. So the fact that everybody knows she don't go to open mics, and if I had been to an open mic before last year, I was a featured performer, meaning I'm coming one time, and usually it was a one-time open mic type thing. But not to confuse anybody. So it was already a little bit of tension, because I'm performing at somebody else's open mic, and I didn't go to that one. I got invited so many times to go. So that was already an issue. And then also, like, the other crowd, I guess they figured, like, oh, we're not going to be able to break her. We're not going to be able to take her down, because I'm still performing. I'm still on social media. Queen Alchemy is still doing well. So all of a sudden, I start getting invites from the other crowd now. But I thought y'all didn't like me. Y'all was dragging me, like, you know, confused. I was real confused. All of a sudden, I start getting invites again. Okay, so you figured out you're not going to break me. Cool. So I felt like, you know, I was in a space in my life where I could sit down and have some conversations of clarity with the people that mattered the most to me. Those were the people I really wanted to have conversations with, which of course would be Friend and Picasso. So I hit Friend up first, And how it actually happened was, it started with a comment I had left on one of my Facebook memories. And I had posted like some years prior where I was promoting that she had an album out, which, by the way, I thought it was a dope album. Okay, I used to ride around to it in my work vehicle and stuff. And so the post was up there and I was scrolling through my memories looking. I was like, oh, that's when I promoted Friend's album. That was back in 2018. Also in 2018 was the first time I ever premiered to the world as a rapper, and I was featured on a Texas rapper song. I was about to tell you the name of it, but that's not important. But nobody in my area knew I could rap. Like, everybody knew I did poetry, but nobody in my area knew I could rap and that I was actually good at it. So the fact that I'm premiering a song with somebody that's not from Virginia, oh yeah, they ain't like that shit. And then on top of that, the song was actually doing pretty well. It was getting attention. I was promoting that shit like crazy. So yeah, they didn't like that shit. And then on top of that, the conscious people damn sure didn't like it. Because somebody I thought I was cool with, that's popular in the conscious community out here, decided, instead of him coming to me having a grown-ass conversation about what he heard me rapping about in the song, he decided he wanted to make a post about, oh, you shouldn't be rapping about this, and you shouldn't be putting music out about that. Where's the music that talks about this, and where's the music that talks about that? Okay, so you're mad because you thought I was conscious, and I wasn't. Okay, that's number one. That's number one. And then in the song, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was being graphic. I was talking about like how wet my pussy could get. I was talking about how I'm about my bag and how I don't need a man. And yeah, they won't feeling that shit at all. And then they also was feeling like, oh, she don't want to work with people from Virginia. It's not that I don't want to work with people from Virginia. It's that I don't want to work with lazy people. Because I'm a very hard worker. Like, if you give me a task or you say we collabing, I'm going to pull my weight. Okay? Especially when it comes to anything with the pen. Anything with writing or being creative. As far as that goes, I'm definitely going to pull my weight. So I don't want to be putting my energy next to somebody who can't pull their own. That's all it is. So I commented on the memory of me promoting her album, and I said exactly, but I don't support VA artists. Right. Which, that's actually not the first memory I commented that under, but apparently it caught her attention, which was not my intentions. So we ended up saying, you know what, let's continue this in the inbox. So when she called me, she was actually in my ignore messages. Yeah, you've been in there for over a year. We haven't been Facebook friends for a year. But we're friends, though. And you didn't notice that we weren't Facebook friends for a year. Okay. Whatever you say, boo. But I didn't see it. So basically, we was playing Facebook phone tag for a little bit. And when we finally did have a conversation, I remember it was on a Sunday, and she was acting confused, you know how, y'all know. So I started running down to her, like, the stuff that she did, like the day of the grand opening, how she was being fake, and how she kept rolling her eyes at me. And I also brought up, like, you say we're friends, because she's like, Nina, you're a friend to me. No, I don't see it as that, because if you're a friend to me, ain't no way in hell I'm not going to notice my friend is not on my Facebook page for over a whole fucking year. I'm like, yo, you ain't even wish me happy birthday. And you wish me happy birthday every year because me and your mama have the same birthday. And you tell me that every year when you wish me happy birthday. And then she had the stuck, stupid, confused look on her face like, oh shit, how I'm going to get out of this one? You can't. That's the thing, okay? You can't get out of that one. Because I'm coming with facts, and you coming with some distorted ass, emotional type of stance. And I'm coming to you with facts. This is what happened. This is what you did. So then we get to the, well, Nina, I think that you're lying because I didn't roll my eyes, and I don't remember being mean to you. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. But then, of course, later on in the conversation, I found out she was going through a lot of things back then as well. So, and then also she admits later on in the conversation, after we get in a whole argument about me lying and making shit up, that's where I had to draw the line. Oh, I have been told that before, that sometimes I roll my eyes when I'm talking. Then why did we go through this whole entire 10-minute back and forth for when somebody else has told you that before? Nina is not lying. You think I got an apology for her saying I was a liar? No. Like, I honestly have absolutely positively no purpose to lie to anybody on this earth, of course, unless your name is Officer or Your Honor from time to time. But I mean, you know, but like, yeah, so then she had to find something else to be mad at me about. She was like, well, why would you wait a whole year to have this conversation with me? I think that's real fake and phony. Excuse me, we just came out of fucking pandemic. 2020 was not the time for me to be sitting up here talking about, hey, yo, I got an issue with you because you was rolling your ass at me. Like, come on now, we losing people left and right. Everything's getting shut down. People losing money. Everybody's life being altered right now. I realized I did not give a fuck to have that conversation with you about you rolling your ass and being a fake phony ass person. Okay, that shit was like literally not even, it won't even on the back burner. That shit was in the pantry, okay? It wasn't even made yet, okay? Like, I realized I did not give a fuck about that. But we ended up ending the convo with, if we have a problem with each other, that basically we will come to each other with it. But yeah, I had to let her know, this is how my friends act. Like, this is how we interact. Like, you ain't done none of this stuff, so if you gonna be calling me your friend or saying that we're friends, you gonna have to act like it. So we agreed that we will also be checking in on each other and we were supposed to be hanging out. However, months go by and we ain't hung out not a one time though, okay? And I'm the only person checking in. Hey, I'm just checking in on you. Hey, mental health check-in, how you doing? Because she has mental health issues too. And that's why I promoted her album, because it was talking about that as well. Yeah. One-sided like a motherfucker. So moving on to Picasso, okay? So when I say I really want to get this shit done and over with, I'm so tired of talking about these people. They are not important. So Picasso, I had the same type of convo with him around the same time. And he let me know that wasn't his intent, because it went completely different with him. He was like, well, that wasn't my intentions, Nina, to make you feel like I was being fake and phony. And I didn't know you had issues with such and such and such and such. And, you know, whatever. It was a really good conversation with him. And he told me that he looked at me as a real friend. And Fran said the same thing, that she looks at me as a real friend. And some of them people that we were discussing, she was like, I don't even consider them real friends. I just be, you know, they just industry people I be around, oh, let's take a picture type thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. But, you know, to me, when I've been around them, y'all seem like y'all friends to me. Okay? Y'all seem like y'all friends to me. But, okay. And then also another thing friend didn't know is, somebody had added me into this little secret conversation, group chat that they had. So I seen who the fuck was really friends and who won't, okay? Because it was over 40 of y'all bitches in that group chat. I seen the list, ho, okay? So they're trying to lie to me, talking about y'all not friends. Did you tell them that? Because who you being fake and phony to, me or them? Actually, both. That's worse. And friend is a Pisces. I just like to point that out. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. They that Jekyll high. Great gracious, they that Jekyll high. But with me and Picasso, though, the conversation did go good, though. And he is close to friend, though. Him and friend, they are really, really close. And I wasn't trying to come in between them or nothing like that at all. But I was like, well, friend told me the same thing. Like, she don't hang with them people like that. She don't fuck with them like that. It's just industry stuff. And he laughed and he was like, right, exactly. So it was the same agreement with Picasso. If we have an issue with each other, we're going to come to each other first. And also, let's check in on each other more. Let's hang out. We was even talking about doing some collaborations together. So he did better than what Fran did. And he did check in on me. He did let me vent to him a couple of times. And one time I made a post, which y'all actually waiting to hear the to be continued to. I forgot which Sunday Mimosa it was. If I can remember, y'all, I'll leave it in the comments or something like that. But I forgot which one it was, but it was about Lucifer, though. It was the one about Lucifer. And when I put the post up, and I made it obvious in the post, like, yeah, somebody trying to fuck with me, but you not fucking with me, basically. You trying to fuck with me, but you ain't fucking with me. He hit me up immediately. He was like, yo, who fucking with you, yo? Who won't smoke? And da-da-da-da. Me and him was having a conversation about industry people and how industry people be sitting up there being fake and phony and be dragging your name. And they be trying to take down your brand and how you be having to get people together. So I'm like, okay, well, Picasso understand. I'm like, yo, we need to, you know, kick it more often because you understand. Because he deal with a lot of haters too. Because he's mad good at what he does. But he's like me. I'm a beat to my own drum. I'm not going to go over here and hang with y'all just because it seems cool. At least that's how I thought he was. So what had happened was, I'm thinking everything is good between me and Friend and me and Picasso, especially since Picasso had literally just checked up on me a week prior because he wanted to know who was fucking with me. And I'm glad I didn't tell him no names because y'all about to find out. So y'all remember, matter of fact, before I even get there, in between that time, around that time, I kept hearing from different people, it's this particular local shop that keep talking about me. It's like people come in there and when they go at them on Facebook or whatever, they see me and they're like, oh, you know, and like just start going in on me. And I'm like, I don't know why these people want to keep putting my name in their mouth for, and they keep telling people I'm running my mouth about them, and they really running their damn mouth about me, okay? But I kept hearing this local shop kept dragging me, kept going in on me, kept trying to get people not to like me. Now the problem is, Friend and Picasso frequent this shop, so now I'm definitely looking at you sideways. But we supposed to be friends though, right? Right, we supposed to be friends though. And the reason why this particular shop is actually talking about me, because somebody else I did another Sunday Mimosa about, bitch ass nigga named Black, keep running his mouth about me. I'm not carrying your career, sir. You don't have a career. You suck at what you do. So I noticed Picasso started acting funny again, because Fran was already acting funny anyway, okay? But I noticed Picasso had started acting funny again. So y'all know I headlined my last show I did back in September, and I invited both Fran and Picasso to the show to see me perform, okay? They had to buy tickets, but I invited them to see me perform. They did not buy the tickets. I invited them both to the open mic because they were having an open mic before the actual show with the featured performers. They did not want to come to that either, apparently, because they didn't come to that. And then I even invited Picasso to be a featured performer on the actual show with me. And he didn't get back to me with that either. I understand you're busy, but either you're going to do this performance or you're not. You're not going to play with people like that now. Now, the closer and closer we get to the show, I had so many free tickets. I was like, fuck it. Y'all ain't even got to pay for y'all ticket. I sent them both free. Well, I didn't send them, but I told them, I said, when y'all go to the door, just tell them y'all name. Y'all good. Y'all gonna get in for free. Free tickets. Didn't come get them shits. Didn't come see me perform. But we supposed to be friends, though. Okay. But we supposed to be friends, though. So when I'm looking out in the audience at my performance, I'm looking forward to, when I walked in the building, they were the only people I was looking for, yo. No fucking lie. I was looking for Fran and Picasso. And they were not there. Never got hit with the, oh, I couldn't make it. None of that. So I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt because this was a different type of performance. This wasn't a regular poetry show. Like, when I say I laid it all out there, I laid it all out there. Like, this was probably the best performance of my life because it was completely different. No poet has ever done a show like this. I've never done a show like this before. And that shit was just divinely ordered. But something I had to realize was the people that was supposed to be there was there. So I had to stop tripping over that. But I did get hit with a message from Picasso, because Fran never hit me. I got hit with a message from Picasso. Oh my God, I thought it was next Monday. I got it mixed up. And da-da-da-da-da. Like, come on, yo. You see me posting. I'm really not trying to hear that. But at that point in time, I was so drained from being around so many people for so many months at a time and trying to keep up with my work and this, that, and the third. I was on my lower level energy, and I was like, it's okay. But deep down, I knew it wasn't okay. So, more drama. Somewhere around my birthday, I come to my senses, and actually what it was, I saw Picasso was having a grand opening, and I ain't get no fucking invite. I'm your friend, though, but you ain't gonna invite me to your grand opening, and I invited you to my show, though. Wow. Okay. So, and that's something else that me and him ended up arguing about too, because I'm like, you never show up to none of my shows. And he was like, well, you never come to none of my stuff unless you performing. Because that's the only thing you invite me to. It's the stuff I'm performing for, sir. You don't ever invite me for stuff I'm not performing for, because I damn sure would come. But when I looked on Instagram and I seen that damn flyer, you talking about you having a grand opening today, and I didn't get no fucking invite, fuck you and everything that you come from. The hell you mean? We ain't no damn friends. And then my people keep telling me something. I think he likes you. I think he likes you. Well, I wish he would have spoke up, because he could have took me on a date with his fine ass. But if that's how he gonna be acting, no. You cannot take me on a date, sir. You cannot. And I'm starting to think he liked me too, because he was extra smiley when I came around, which I didn't mind because he had a beautiful smile. But I can't deal with somebody that's going to be easily swayed by other people's opinions. You was a weak ass nigga to me, and I still got love for you, but you a weak ass nigga to me for that. So I hit that inbox. You know, what the fuck is this? Like, that's where the argument started. I'm tired of you coming at me. Ain't nobody fucking coming at you. I'm pointing out the shit that you're doing while you're doing it. We said we're gonna come to each other. We had an issue. I'm coming to you in the exact moment. Would it be the best approach? Probably not, because I know when I'm feeling like that, my mouth is quite reckless, baby. 95 and a 25. Good God. I know that. But I had to let him know, since we keeping it funky and we supposed to be building a real friendship, this is how this should go. We learn each other. Okay, you got to learn the triggers and this, that, and the third. I'm letting you know you hit a big-ass trigger. And I had to point that shit out. And that argument went on all the way through and past my birthday. Because we was actually arguing on my birthday. And I was like, my nigga, if I did not fuck with you, I would not be arguing with you on my birthday. Like, what the hell? Never responded back to the message. But I think it was probably a couple of weeks to a month later, you approved my friend request for my Virgo Garden personal page on Facebook. I sent you a friend request for my Virgo Garden page years ago when I started it. And you just now approving it way after the argument. Why? You coming over here trying to be nosy, trying to tell people what's going on over here. You got somebody you need to go report to. Take your ass back where you come from. Okay? 'Cause I don't need you over this way. I don't give a fuck how cool you was. I don't give a fuck how many opportunities you gave me to perform. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna treat me like that. So we end up going back and forth, and he let me know people was talking about me. I don't give a fuck. They scary asses ain't come and talk to me about it, but yet they out there talking to everybody else about it. Amazing. Yet we're all grown, I thought. Amazing. Y'all see this type of bullshit I got to deal with. Then they come over here and watch the Sunday and Mimosas and get mad because I be telling the truth. How, Sway? How, Sway? How you going to get mad because I'm telling the truth? Thank you for the view, boo. I'm like, these people are crazy as hell. It's entertaining at this point. I don't even get mad. I be laughing. I'm like, this shit is entertaining at this point, okay? So, yeah, around that time, though, I started kicking people out my life again, and I just had to bring to his attention, this is the type of shit that I'm talking about, sir, okay? This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. He got mad at me because I said, it's not okay that you missed my performance. Oh, Nina, you're a liar because you told me it was okay and it wasn't okay. No, I came to my goddamn senses. I'm allowed to change my mind, my nigga. I'm like, boy, these people here with these control issues with how they think people supposed to act because that's how they want people to act. Motherfucker, fuck you. Okay, and it hurt to say that, but fuck you. For real. Because I had the utmost respect for you, and I see now you ain't nothing but a bottom of the scumbag like the rest of them. And that shit is so sad. Peasants be dressing up in king's clothing for play. That shit is so sad, baby. Anyways, so yeah, he was mad at me because I told him, look, you looking real suspect. Because this friend request been sitting here for a couple years. You looking real suspect. And then also, Marissa had, quote unquote, wished me happy birthday. But it was a dry ass happy birthday. And it was on Instagram, not on Facebook. Because she didn't want the people on Facebook to see her being fake and phony after she was talking about me. So I told her thank you and how much I appreciated it. Because I did come like, after all we went through, at least you did wish me happy birthday. Yeah, around that time, I was like, you know what? That was some fake, phony ass shit. I went right back and commented, because I want to comment exactly where I got mad. Fuck sending you an inbox. I'm going to go exactly what made me mad. So you know, so you ain't got to ask no questions. And I went right back to that comment. I said, I feel like this some fake ass shit. And I started going in on her ass on them goddamn comments on Instagram. I sure the fuck did. I was the hell over it because I'm like, why am I making space for people in my life who ain't even earned to be on the front porch? You don't even deserve to be on the curb. Why am I sitting here trying to continuously make space for people? and continuously trying to adjust for people who have not even proven their loyalty, respect, or friendship to me. Fuck that. Make people earn a spot in your life, y'all. So yeah, I ain't talked to them since then. They have been blocked, and it has been way less drama in my life. So, alright, babies. I'm your girl, Virgo Garden. If you didn't know that shit, I bet you know that shit now. How to follow me, how to book me, and how to get my wonderful, beautiful, amazing products that you all love so much will be down below in that description box. I love you, babies. Listen here. This is why I tell y'all do them energy circle checks. It's very important. Because there'll be a lot of people that be in costumes, be sending their agents and whatnot. And you got to pay attention to that. You got to always know the type of energy you got around you. Okay? Because these people be out here moving real false. Just like that card in that deck says. The shark card. It's a shark and it's a mermaid. It says swim away from this situation. Just because you both got fins don't mean you both swimming the same. Just because they seem like they cool don't mean you both moving the same. Always, always, always pay attention to the energy that's around you and where you are investing your energy. Because remember, the most valuable, important thing in your life that is irreplaceable is you. Love you, babies. Mwah.